Welcome back to the channel Upcyclers. Today we've got a PSA reveal, or specifically part of a PSA reveal, specific to some cards that I cracked and regraded. I know we've done a number of these in the past. It is all in the name of science, trying to understand and predict the grades that you're going to get from a company like PSA and try to find ways to, I guess, take advantage of the inconsistencies that they have to try to save yourself a buck and improve your collection. Anyway, let's get right to it. As always, if you enjoy this kind of content, please do like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Also, check me out on Instagram. I have an eBay store. All of it's under the same name, San Diego Upcycler. Yeah, so here we go. So this was 2017 Topps Chrome Aaron Judge Refractor. This is the image variation or short print. And here, let me get that better. Okay. And it looked perfect to me. You know, stuff like this is difficult with centering. But, you know, I mean, if you look at the distance there and the distance there, it might be a hair smaller over there, but certainly within the 60-40. But again, I don't really know how to tell the centering on the front, but everything else looked great. So I decided to roll the dice again because there's a huge difference in the value of a 10 versus a 9, and we got another 9. But hey, worth a shot. Okay. Next one. This one was interesting. This one, here, let me get this. Focus. This one, again, looked really good to me. It's ever so slightly off, a little thin on the left, but again, within the 60-40. And, you know, again, the price difference is enough that it warrants the cost of the regrade. You know, think about if it's going to add, let's say, you know, $200, let's just say, to the value of a card, and you're going to spend, you know, on one of the specials, 15, 16, $18 getting it graded. Even if you did it 5 or 6 times before it came back a 10, you would still come out ahead in the long run. Or more specifically, if you sent in 10 cards and maybe only 1 or 2 of them hit that, the net difference in all of that would be an increase in value, either value to your own collection or value if you sold them down the road. And, you know, like a lot of people, I'm a mixture of stuff that I'm grading to sell to finance the rest of my collection and stuff that's actually stuff I keep in my collection. This one I actually have picked up in a tag 10, and so I probably would have sold this had it come through, but unfortunately, it also got a 9. So we're 0 for 2 so far. This was some very fortuitous timing. If you've been following the MLB at all this year, you know that Jackson Merrill has been kind of one of the names of kind of the early part of the season, certainly here in San Diego. I'm very impressed with him so far, so I've been trying to pick up some of his cards. And I did have this, or I bought this raw, sent it in a while back, gotten a 9, sent it back in, and in fact, it got the 10. That's a real nice increase in value in that one right there. And the increase in value in this more than pays for this and honestly all of these. So anyway, we'll keep it going. If you watch some of the other videos before where I've done this, you know I like to do BGS 9s where the centering grade is the main problem. This one does look a hair off. It's a hair shifted that way, but I still think it thought it was within the 60-40 and it was worth a shot. Plus, even if it crossed over to a 9, it is a slight increase in value because 9s just sell better, particularly if you're looking to sell it at auction or trade. People just prefer the PSA 9s. So it didn't get the upgrade to the 10, but still, this is going to cover the grading fees. Next, we have 2016 Bowman Chrome Refractor Auto of Vladdy. And this is one that I had bought initially in a BGS 9, just like that Tatis, where it had the off centering grade. But I thought the centering didn't look that bad, or certainly within the 60/40. Tried it at PSA, got a 9, decided, but it was part of an order that, I had a pretty rough grader. I think it's called, I think the video is titled like the Grumpy Grader or something like that from a few months back, if you want to scroll back and find it. So I thought it was worth giving a shot again because I still felt like it was, borderline. And unfortunately, it did get a 9 again. Now this one's interesting. I got a few of these 2002 Sports Illustrated for Kids cards, and I sent the Jordan in as a test just because it's hard to tell how things are going to grade with this perforation where it's been torn out of a magazine. Just so you don't know, Sports Illustrated for Kids was a magazine back in the day, and they would have cards that you could tear out of it. And some of them, like for example, some people consider the one from 1996 or 7, I can't remember. The Tiger Woods one, for example, is quote unquote true rookie card. And there's stuff of, Jordan and other famous players from back in the day that do command some pretty good value, particularly in high grade, because, this is really thin paper. It's literally paper. It's magazine paper. So I thought it looked a lot better than a 5 to me, and I thought maybe the grader was just being overly harsh on it. And I have a few more, so I kind of sent this back in as kind of a test, thinking if this one did better, maybe I'd send the other one ins too, and it got a 5 again. So, I gotta say, props where props are due, and two completely independent graders both looked at this card and both arrived at a 5. So that does suggest, some pretty decent standards and training around the folks over at PSA. So I was hoping for a better grade, but I have to say, good job, guys. Anyway, so those are the regrades. Love to hear what you think down below. As always, we try to put out a new video every Friday morning at 11 a.m. Pacific. I don't make it every week because I don't want to put out just some nonsense just to fill the void every week, because I know we all get enough suggested videos and subscribed videos coming through our feed. I try to go with quality over quantity, but as always, I do very much appreciate your time and your support, and we will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.